So I've hit rank 1 on the wild mode ladder during the February season. I used Odd Paladin, so that's my target met for the season. I can now chill out, I can relax, I can play fun and interesting decks. And today I'm playing Beardyman's Hulk Smash Warrior. Now Beardyman is somebody that I have featured decks for in the past. His emphasis is on producing fun and interesting decks that are different. And this standard warrior, which is basically a rush warrior, is certainly different. I love the name, Hulk Smash. Why did he call it that? Because there are cards in this deck that are references to the Marvel Universe. So you've got the Festeroot Hulk, which is, I guess, a reference to the Hulk. You've got Akali the Rhino, which is, I suppose, a reference to the Rhino, which is a villain, I believe, in the Marvel Universe. You have Frothing Berserker, which can be linked to the Berserker Staff, which is an Asgardian weapon in the Marvel Universe, and I'm sure there's a few other Marvel references in this deck. Hence why Beardyman has called this deck the Hulk Smash deck in honour of the Marvel Universe. That's pretty cool. So how does it work? You're supposed to curve out well with this deck, you know, 1 drop into a 2 drop into a 3 drop. You have Keleseth to buff your minions, you have Rush minions to charge into your opponent's minions, you have Spirit of the Rhino to make your Rush minions immune on that initial turn that they are played. That's pretty cool. Never seen Spirit of the Rhino played competitively on the ladder, so this is quite exciting for me. You've got some pretty cool endgame in this deck. Akali the Rhino, Gromash, which goes well with Scourge Lord Garrosh's hero power, and with Bloodrazor. You have the Lich King and Spellbreaker to get through any pesky taunts. So, let's have a look at the deck in action on the standard mode ladder. Okay, this is a Paladin. Now, I don't play very much standard mode, so I haven't got a clue what decks are being played, and I don't have a clue what to keep in the mulligan. This is actually my first game with this deck, and so Spirit of the Rhino I'm going to keep because I have a Rabid Worgen. Didn't want to get a second Spirit of the Rhino though, that's not what I wanted to see, unfortunately. So it's Odd Paladin. Now, Odd Paladin is what I used to hit Legend. Not Legend. Oh god, I was dreaming of hitting Legend. It's what I used to hit rank 1 on the wild mode ladder. And on wild mode, you've got Quartermaster, right? You don't have Quartermaster on standard. And, of course, you don't have level up in Odd Warrior at all anymore. So the question that I've got is, how is he going to kill me in this game? What's his big win condition? How does he buff these dudes up? So I've played both Spirit of the Rhinos. Not entirely sure if that's a good play, but I had nothing else to do. So why not? Okay, well, at least we get some value from Spirit of the Rhino. We can charge a Worgen in. It's immune. Doesn't kill anything on this turn. But I suspect he will target all of his firepower into killing Spirit of the Rhino. Or at least one of them. Yeah. So that's redirected a little bit of his aggression. Gosh, Spirit of the Rhino makes the saddest noise when it dies. The saddest noise. I'm wondering if I can play Town Crier and get a 3-cost rush minion, but I don't think it's worth the risk. We play the Chain Gang, put some roadblocks in the way, protecting our Spirit of the Rhino. So that's the win condition in Odd Paladin on standard. Frostwolf Warlord, wow. A card that I remember playing in 2014 when I first started playing Hearthstone. It's really cool to see cards like that still being played. Oh, there's a 3-cost rush minion. Maybe I would have drawn it on that previous turn. So I probably want to kill that 9 attack minion. So Spirit of the Rhino has actually done a little bit of work for us in this game. It doesn't seem like much, but that 4/4 is still alive. That's pretty good.
The light protects me.
Okay, he really wants to kill that. I'm going super wide on the board here.
Let me light the way.
Ooh, Paragon of Light. Interesting. So, we can just kill that. We can just kill that quite easily. I don't want to leave that alive. If he buffs it up, then we'll have real problems. I'm trading with the dudes here. I don't know if that's the right play. Should I be trading with the 1/2s? Because in Standard, how scared are we of dudes being buffed up? There's no Quartermaster. There's no level up. So what purpose do these dudes actually serve in this deck? Beyond being just 1/1s. That could be buffed up by a Fungal Mancer, but then you can buff anything up with a Fungal Mancer. So we play the Hulk. And we can kill the 2/2. Slowly but surely, we are clawing our way back into this game. Grommash is going to be a substantial threat that he has to deal with. And I'm not sure how he's going to do that, because he's Odd Paladin. They don't run equality. And I don't think they run any kind of big single target removal, so he may just be hoping that going as wide on the board as possible is his way of winning. But again, there's dudes, they're just 1/1s. And I've just drawn a Bloodraiser. Well, there goes the board. Or most of the board. And we play a How Long Can This Go On? Not for much longer at this rate. It's interesting, he's still at 30 health. But he's going to lose this game. Yeah, that's slow and not enough. I have something a lot more proactive in Grommash. And the question is, do I want to kill Baku? And if I was going to kill Baku, how would I go about doing it? Do I care about Baku at all? I don't think I do. I think we just go face here. We gain a little bit of armour, which is reasonable. Wow. That is really awesome. That's such an amazing board. And this is my first game playing this deck, and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And we're beating Odd Paladin. You know what that shows you? That shows you that Beardyman is a genius for coming up with this deck. Okay, next game against a Mage. Don't know if that mulligan was correct. I kept the Berserker, I kept the Worgen. Probably should have mulliganed more aggressively for a 1-drop. And for Keleseth. Oh look, there's a 1-drop. Fine. We're just missing a 2-drop now, but it's okay. The Worgens with Rush, I think will make up for the fact that we're missing a 2-drop. And this Mage, with that 2 damage hero power, they can find lethal surprisingly quickly. Before you know it, that damage starts to add up. And they play minions that buff spell power as well, so before you know it, you can just be dead. But if we can just keep a little bit of pressure going in this early game, then we should just keep him on his toes here, and he'll just probably keep hero powering, allowing us to continue developing stuff on the board.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, that's fine. Because beyond hero powering, he's not doing a huge amount. That's absolutely fine. I want to keep my Rush minion there, my 3/3 healthy, put it out of range of the hero power.
Look how it burns.
Okay, he has the coin. That's really annoying. Now we're on the back foot. He draws a card as well. Really good for him. So, I could play the Corcoran here, or I could play the Fungalmancer. I'm actually going to play the Fungalmancer. I know I'm not getting the full value from the Fungalmancer buffs, but it just felt better because it was more mana efficient, using all of my 5 mana. Next turn I can Corcoran and hero power, perhaps.
Interesting.
Oh my god. And he's drawing another card. So, we have to Corcoran here, I think. Feels bad losing this Corcoran to the trade. Because it's a charge minion, right? You really feel the need to go face with it rather than trading, but it's okay.
I'll never tell.
Oh dear. Here come the secrets. Or one secret. So, we test for explosive runes, and indeed it is. So this is just purely a battle for the board here. Spell damage is live. Does he have a spell that can deal with my 3 health minion? Missiles for 4. Hit. Oh my god, those are really good. Wow.
I'll never tell.
Okay. I think it's time for Grom here. Grom into a trade. And we prioritise with killing Spell Power Minion. Next turn we have 9 mana. So there's a couple of interesting things that we could do. A few choices to make, perhaps. Does he get lucky? Ooh, that's quite unlucky actually. Ooh, had to use his Leroy there to clear Grom. Do you know what? I'll take that. I will absolutely take that.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I was considering Fungalmancer, but I don't think that does anything here. I'd much rather develop the Hulk and get it on board. Ooh, that's really annoying. But again, this is still a board control battle. He's really not had an opportunity to do any significant damage to my face. So I still think we're in a good position here. This is a tricky turn. We can actually play out our entire hand. If I do that, do I want to buff the Rhino? The Spirit of the Rhino, I mean? Or do I want to focus the Fungal Mancer buffs on something else? And if I'm using the Spellbreaker, do I target the 4/4 and then just leave it as a 4/4, i.e. ignore it? Safe in the knowledge that it doesn't increase the damage on his hero power. I think I have to buff the Chain Gang because I'm going to use it to trade with something. But that means I haven't buffed Spirit of the Rhino. I don't know if my plays on this turn are correct. Maybe I shouldn't have left that 4/4 alive. Maybe I should have traded into it with the Hulk. But then, is my focus to keep the Hulk as healthy as possible? In which case, I want him to trade the 4/4 into my 4/4. Okay, I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. So far so good. There are no substantial threats on his board, it's just a wide board. And that's a pretty good pickup. See, with Bloodrazor, essentially removed a good chunk of his board now. And we can push 8 face damage there, feels good. And I feel like victory is within our grasp here. He has to deal with the Hulk. Oh, Baku. Interesting, so reminiscent of that previous game. And there's the Lich King for us. Here's the question. Do I trade? Or do I go face? Our health total is high enough that I think going face is absolutely fine here. But I may want to test for the secret first. And it's explosive runes. Okay. That's actually unfortunate. But it's fine. Because that weapon, that's enough to get me the victory here. Cinderstorm hitting face. Wow, okay.
That was an error.
Not good for him at all. So, I feel like in this game, I've kind of misplayed my way somewhat to victory. Maybe I don't feel my decision making has been as optimal as it should be.
Checkmate.
But hey, still won. So, Beardyman's Hulk Smash Warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, there really is not much to say about this deck apart from just play it. If you've got the cards, and there are some expensive legendaries, but if you have the cards, give the deck a try. You benefit from the surprise factor. No one expects to play against it. No one expects to see cards like Spirit of the Rhino. I mean, people were mousing over that card thinking, what the hell is that? And secondly, it's a stress reliever. If you are having a bad day, if nothing is going right and you come home and you load up Hearthstone, play the Hulk Smash deck and you will forget about all of your worries, all of your stresses, because the deck is that much fun to play. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and give me a subscribe. I would be very grateful. And give Beardyman a follow on Twitter, because here's a chap who comes up with creative decks time and time again and deserves a lot of credit for making my Hearthstone life a lot more fun than it otherwise would be. So, until next time, do take care everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon.